Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Basketball may be implicated in federal bribery scandal. 10 people connected with college basketball, including 4 Division I assistant coaches and Adidas Director of Global Marketing James Gatto, face federal criminal charges of bribery, fraud and corruption, prosecutors announced in New York City on Tuesday as a result of an ongoing FBI investigation into the criminal influence of money on coaches and student athletes in the high-stakes recruiting war. Although the University of Miami is not named directly in the 100-page indictment and none of its coaches have been charged, it appears to be one of the schools implicated in the pay-for-play scandal, identified in the documents as University 7. It says Gatto, in coordination with at least one coach at the implicated school, would funnel payments to player 12 in order to get the player's commitment to play at University 7, and then to help ensure that player would sign with Adidas, NBA agent Christian Dawkins, and financial advisor Munish Sood, who are also facing charges. Director of Athletics Blake James responded in a statement, "The University of Miami is aware of the indictments handed down today by the Department of Justice involving several men's college basketball programs, coaches, financial advisors, agents and apparel executives. As we are just learning the details, we cannot comment on the actions taken today by federal authorities. However, if requested, we will cooperate in any legal or NCAA review of the matter." Hurricanes head coach Jim Larranaga did not return calls. He and his attorney, Stuart Grossman, were meeting with officials late Tuesday afternoon. The 4 assistant coaches arrested in the probe were Auburn's Chuck Person, the former NBA player, Arizona's Emmanuel Richardson, USC's Tony Bland, and Oklahoma State's Lamont Evans. Also charged were Merle Code of Adidas, Jonathan Brad Augustine of the Adidas-sponsored AAU Team 1 family, and Rashan Michelle, a Birmingham, Alabama native whose company sells high-end custom suits to many NBA and NFL players. June H. Kim, the acting U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York, said the investigation exposed the dark underbelly of college basketball and showed that the implicated coaches, agents, and apparel company representatives were circling blue-chip prospects like coyotes. The NCAA was unaware of the covert investigation until Tuesday's announcement, Kim said. According to the report, the FBI wiretapped a call on her about August 9 between Dawkins and Code in which they discussed the payments to the recruit, and Dawkins told Code that, according to Augustine, the coach at University 7, referred to as Coach 3, knows everything and had requested they start the process of payments. They spoke again on August 11, and in that call, there was more discussion of the unnamed coach being aware that payments were being promised to ensure the highly touted recruit didn't sign with a rival school sponsored by a rival apparel company that allegedly had sponsored the athlete a large sum of money. The high school player in question is not named, but 5-star forward Nasser Little of Orange Park, Florida, plays for Augustine's AAU team and in August narrowed his choices to Duke, North Carolina, Arizona, Georgia Tech, and Miami. He was scheduled to visit on September 16, but the trip was postponed due to Hurricane Irma, as was a September 8 visit by another 5-star player, guard Emmanuel Quickly, who last week announced he had chosen Kentucky over Kansas and When Scout.com interviewed Little in late August, he said he was considering because "I'm from Florida. I love the campus, it has perfect weather. I feel like they have a high chance for me to come in and play right away. Me and Coach Larranaga and assistant coach Jamal Brunt, we have a really good relationship and we click with each other." The University of Louisville also appears to be implicated, as University 6, in a similar recruiting bribe involving a $100,000 payment to the family of a high school basketball player to sign with an unnamed public research university in Kentucky that points to Louisville. Also, according to the complaint, between September 2016 and September 2017, Person received more than $90,000 from an undercover FBI witness acting as an agent in exchange for agreeing to use his position as coach to steer Auburn basketball players to hire that agent and buy expensive clothing from Michelle. Kim said in the press conference Tuesday about the apparent and Louisville cases, these defendants conspired to secretly funnel 6-figure payments to the families of high school players. In exchange, the players would agree to commit to playing basketball at colleges that were sponsored by that company and eventually retain the advisory services of Dawkins and Sood, and to being sponsored by that sportswear company. Recognizing the illicit nature of these payments, Gatto and Code allegedly took steps to hide them. Instead of paying the families directly, they made the payments through Dawkins' company and Augustine's amateur basketball team. They also conspired to disguise the payments in the company's books by using fake invoices and false entries. He also said the investigation is not over and urged anyone with information to come forward. The athletic program was on probation from October 2013 to October 2016 as punishment